Hi, this is John, and in this video we're going to be implementing multiplayer into our Desert RTS project. So to get started, make sure you import Photon Unity Networking. Photon Unity Networking is just a really simple to use networking solution that works out of the box. You can drag and drop it into the project and really quickly set up connections between clients. Also import Photon Network Helper, and this implements Photon Unity Networking with Lockstep Framework. It implements the Network Helper class from Lockstep and also captures Photon events to route into the Network Helper. Alright, so let's get started. First things first, go to the Photon Unity Networking, go to Pun Wizard, and click Setup Project. And then you can just use the app ID. If you haven't already, sign up for Photon account and create a project. And it's pretty easy or self-descriptive view. It'll guide you through it. I'm going to copy that app ID. We're going to set up the project and configure some settings. Put the region to whatever you want it to be. Make sure your protocol is TCP so we don't have commands getting lost, which is just a pain. And we're good to go. So now in your manager class, or object, excuse me, we're going to create, we're going to add a couple components. We're going to add Photon Network Helper. We're going to add Photon Event Capture, and then we're also going to add Network Helper Tester. Okay, that's annoying. So once you have added those, this target will automatically set. So uncheck direct messages. Direct messages just makes the server send messages to itself without going over the network. And since we're going to be the only client, we're with Photon, because you can't implement custom server logic, the client acts as a server. Anyways, not getting too into it, just uncheck that so we can feel the latency and have all the packets go over the network before getting back to us. So let me just explain. Network Helper Tester is a GUI drawer that just gives us some extra buttons. We'll see in a sec for connecting to servers. Uncheck the Show GUI, or just go in and comment out the GUI code in Example Game Manager. This Show GUI option was actually recently added. So anyways, that way we just declare the GUI space. Click play, and now we're gonna host. Wait a little bit. As you can see, everything spawns in correctly. We're going to, it's a little, the timescale is a little fast just because the frames are trying to catch up. Whenever it lags, we're a little behind. But as you can see, there's a little lag between giving the command and then the units actually moving. And the reason for that is, like I said before, clients are acting as servers, so messages are going to the client, or to the Photon server, to the client, and then back to the Photon server, and then to the client again, or to all the other players. Anyways, without getting too into it, it's adding a lot of extra steps. And so if you want, you can also use another network solution to implement custom server logic to improve this. But anyways, this works. We're going to stop that game and test it out in full. So first, let's just change the camera settings so that we can actually get a better view of the game. Hit Control-Shift-B, or just go to File and Build. And okay, it's building now. So on Mac, this is a little trickier, and you can search up how to run two apps simultaneously, or two of the same apps at the same time. Two instances, I'm sorry. But for me, I'm just going to click the test.exe again, and maybe a third time. We actually might not even use 3 clients, so I'll just leave that there. Close it. So change the resolution to whatever you want, And oh crap, oops, that was full screen. So let's set that up again, and make sure this time we check windowed on both. Click play, click play. So we're gonna have one of these clients host and one of these clients connect. Change the room size to 2, not 20, and just click host. And it's gonna wait for another player to connect, or until there are 2 players in the room. So the other player is gonna connect, and then everything spawns. Our camera is not placed properly, but it's fine. We can demonstrate that multiplayer is working. So as you can see, if I move stuff on the left client, stuff moves on the right, and if I move stuff on the right client, stuff moves on the left. Some pro marine micro skills right here. I'm actually not that good at it. Anyways, as you can see, multiplayer set up with Photon. Thanks for watching. Happy developing.